See, you ain't got it turned up. You don't got the theme music turned up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Coffee and condoms.
So passive,
See?
woke up them asses that I was
Think I'm
rousing.
crazy, you know what I
Their
mean? I know what I'm
glasses,
talking
that
about.
I was
Anyway.
down to then reread the
Anyway.
tablet. I am just a human doing
Yes,
shit you can't fathom.
A healthy podcast. I know what I'm
With
talking
me,
about.
your host,
Well seasoned,
aka
aged,
Funky Grandpa.
right there. That's right there. That's like fine wine.
This is Coffee and Condoms, and
Like
you
the
are
fucking
tuning
Vulcan.
into the newest podcast going down. It's bananas. I am
That's
your
X
host,
for mine.
the Funky Grandpa, aka Scooter.
Yes, it is Coffee and Condoms, episode 7. Jay Will is not here. I don't know where Jay Will is. Terry is out. But I have a special guest host rocking with me to my left. Twin, what's good, Twin?
What's happening, my guy?
Man, one of the funniest motherfuckers I know.
I appreciate
You know, and again, so what y'all don't know, well, for those that may or may not know, I do comedy. And there is a comedic community out here in the Northwest. And Twin is one of my comedic colleagues, partner, friend, you know what I'm saying? We've been rocking, you know.
Yeah, come on.
And she funny as shit.
Come on. I
So,
gotta be.
you know. So I invited her today since we knew Terry was gonna be out. Like I said, I don't know where Jay Will is. I'm gonna get you to Jay Will, but we decided, you know, when I get this opportunity to I like to bring my comedic friends out, my family on out. Last week we had Chris Crazy came out and rock. Miss Newman been rocking with us. So I just want to give everybody the opportunity to come bless the stage with me on Coffee and Condoms and run their mouth and talk some shit.
Oh, come on, respect it.
I want to get a couple things out real quick. For local artists, or those artists, period, I want to start playing music on my show. So if you want your music to get played here, Coffee and Condoms, send it to me, soapboxscooter@gmail.com. Send it to me, man. I love to bang your music. And I'll rate it for real. You know, if your joint is trash, it's trash. I'm going to tell you it's trash. But if you want to hear your music play, because I want to set it up like we do commercials and shit, and during my commercial breaks, I play some music. Meanwhile, we can sit back and drink and shoot the shit. But that's what I want to do. So send your music again, soapboxscooter@gmail.com. Send me your music. I want to check you out. I want to get you played. Also coming up, we have tonight, right here,
Tonight.
me,
yeah.
Twin, Jay Will, and KJ. We're going to be rocking. We rocking out tonight.
Come on.
That's what it is. For those in the
big.
Northwest, you looking for something to do, right there, we're going to be hitting it, man. A night of laughs. I'm actually hosting. And Jay Will's getting his joint on, Twin getting her performance on. It's going to be live, man. So make sure y'all come. If you out here in the Northwest looking for something to do, come rock with us. Come, check us out in the building as we bless the stage.
Come on. Pop out. It's going to be worth it.
Yes,
Promise
yes. A night of laughs, man. And you know what's funny is because the spot we doing it at down in Parkland was one of Jay Will's spots, and we hadn't done it in a while. So being able to come back, kicking off the spring with this show is going to be live. I'm kind of excited about that.
Oh, yeah.
You know. But Twin, I got you here.
Come on.
I got you here, and I need to bring something to you, and I need your opinion.
Let's go.
Right.
Talk to me.
Now, here's why I need your opinion on this. This is truly based off your sexual get down. So I need you to understand this first. Because somebody pissed me off, and I need to know that I step on toes wrong.
Okay.
All right. So I posted a post a while back, and I said, why do we celebrate the women for that men that changed into women, but we don't celebrate the women that changed into men, right? And I had a motherfucker, mind you, you got Bruce Jenner was Woman of the Year, motherfucker, and you got all, like, we blow that up. We
Yeah.
blow up the dudes that change into women. I can only name one famous woman that changed into dude, and that's the chick on the Umbrella Academy. You know what I'm saying? Right? So if you don't watch that shit, you don't even know what I'm talking about.
don't.
See?
I don't.
So that's my thing. Or Doom Patrol, one of them. It's one of them shows. But that's the only one. So I had a motherfucker come at me on my Facebook like, oh, you should take that down. That sounds like you homophobic. Da, da, da. And I was like, how it sound homophobic? I'm asking legit. In my video, I say, yo, my LGBTQ community, tell me what's up. Am I lying? Am I wrong? Because I don't see it. I mean, you don't. You don't see it, right?
I mean, I don't pay attention to all this new
Right,
age
right.
bullshit. I ain't gonna even hold you. You feel me? Like I don't what they wanna cosplay and
Say
be, that's
all,
their business.
all they them
You
theirs
feel
and
me?
those.
Yeah, like come on, I can't. It's too much energy in that shit.
I dig it.
I mean, everybody got their opinion. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
But yeah, some people just don't know how, when, and where, you know what I'm saying, like, to speak. You feel me? Like, some people don't know what topic to speak on, and some people just want to speak just to be speaking.
Right.
You feel me? And I'm going to speak for myself
As
because,
you should.
goddamn, I'm a comedian, and I ain't trying to get canceled yet. But nah, you feel me? Yeah, everybody got their own opinion. But
Right.
I don't really have one on that because that's
Yeah.
it's too much for me. You feel me? I grew up in the South. You feel me? Like we wasn't this damn progressive down there.
Nah,
you feel
not
me?
at all.
At my coming up. So yeah, I don't really have an opinion on that. But to each his own. But one thing I do know is that a man that transitions into a woman, they still strong as fuck. Like
Gotta be.
exceedingly strong.
Gotta be.
Like goddamn.
Like,
Some
Yo.
things you can change, but some things you can't motherfucking change.
you cannot.
And the
You
strength
cannot.
is one of
The
them.
strength is one of them.
Because even if a fucking guy a woman changes into a man, she got to
She's-
do more
yeah.
work to
Yes.
get the body like
Word
that.
is
You feel
bond.
me?
Word is bond.
It's too much science
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
Way too much. You feel
Because
me?
I don't care what you get chopped off, you still got man strength.
On
You
me,
still
I
got
promise
man
you.
strength. You know what I'm saying? And that's the truth. You can still go arm wrestle motherfuckers. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you really can. And you know you can't stop playing.
On me. That's
You
facts.
know?
That's
And
facts.
you know, that's the crazy part, man. Like, I be wondering about that because I'm like, because they always talk about, well, trying to fuse or merge the gap of men and women in sports and all this stuff. Let women do this, let men do that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yo, there's a reason there's a WNBA and an NBA. You know what I mean? And if you just start letting, like, I'll give you an example. We had a situation in our city league, right? So I coach a bunch of different leagues.
Okay.
So in our city league, we had a student that that looked at themselves as a dude, or no, let me get it right, as a girl. But when we played the city team with the boy team, they showed up as a boy.
Okay.
But then tried to switch over and show up on the girls team and said they looked at themselves as a female. But they ended up catching the little situation and was like, yo, they came to us like, yo, y'all can't let this happen. Mind you, most of us was like, we didn't really care. But at the same time, if the motherfucker was lighting us up, I would have been like, nah, he can't be on both teams. He can't be on both teams. But like, it was crazy that kid was all of a sudden like, yo, I'm gonna make that switch. I'm gonna play on both squads. They stopped it again. They didn't let it happen. But I'm like, see, this is the shit we doing.
Yeah.
This is the shit we doing. We just like, yo, hey, motherfucker, pick whatever side. But you know, and let me say this, it ain't just a sexual thing no more. It done got to where kids today, even the whole regular, like all the kids like growing up now think different than when we was kids. When
Yeah,
I was a
that's
kid,
facts.
like the fake it till you make it thing is huge.
Oh yeah. It's
It's okay to wear fake jewelry now. It's okay to get the biggest diamonds or something and they don't even be real. I had a kid say to me, man, it's cool. You know, I'm faking till I make it. And I said, you cool with that? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, yo, times have truly changed. Back when I was a kid, if you couldn't afford it, you didn't get it.
Yeah.
It was that simple.
Yeah.
You didn't go out and buy no jewelry. I remember, thank God, silver became a thing. I remember when silver got hot.
Yeah.
And I had me a little job. I think my first job was McDonald's. I went and got me a little silver chain and all this stuff because I couldn't afford the gold at the time. And when I got enough money to start buying gold, I started buying gold. But you could not show up with fake stuff and get the love.
Yeah.
They was calling you out.
Yeah.
They was calling, oh, look at your neck. Oh, look at you, because you know back then the joints would turn your neck green.
Yeah.
Look at your neck. I remember one time, let me tell you, let me show y'all. I wanted some suede Pumas. This is why I have a bunch of suede Pumas now. This is a true story, right? I wanted some suede. My mama would never, I didn't have my first name brand shoe till I had my first job.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
My mom was not buying me. I wanted some suede Pumas. My mom got me some suede Olympians. Now let me tell you, Olympians got like to see the Puma symbol. They got the Puma symbol, but they got two Adidas stripes that run through them.
Yeah.
And the suede wasn't really suede. It was more like velvet, right? So it was
Okay.
really fuzzy.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
And then see how these fat laces is like the little thin nylon joints? My mom got me some cotton fat laces. So when you lace through, all of this was fuzzy. She was trying hard to help my coolness, but she fucked me up. So all of this now, I thought I laced them with the fat cotton laces. All of this got fuzzy, right?
Yeah,
from the laces. The shoe was all blue, navy blue, but now the fuzziness done linked onto the velvet of the shoe because it's all velvety, it ain't suede. It's more like, I don't know, polyester or something.
Yeah.
And I wore them joints to school.
They got on you?
Oh my God, from the entrance.
Ate you up.
I tried to wear my pants long to cover the two stripes so it looked like they was Pumas.
Yeah, yeah,
And somebody was like, yo, Scoot got on some Pumas. And I was like, and I walked and the jean came up and they was like, them ain't Pumas.
Just a little bit of movement.
That was it. A little
Just
bit of movement. That was all she wrote.
You're exposed. You're exposed.
Oh my God, dude. I hated them sneakers, man. They
Yeah.
clowned me so hard. From the laces to the, oh man.
Kids are unforgiving, bro. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter what type of era you in. Kids
No.
is bullies whole time. They
But you
bullies
know what?
nowadays.
We don't have bullies like that no more, right? Like, I feel like bullies were essential.
Okay.
Bullies were essential. Bullies, now you got cyber bullies. Bullies were essential. Here's what bullies did. Bullies either toughened you up
Mm-hmm.
to not get picked on no more,
Mm-hmm.
or it taught you to shut up. Right? Bullies were
Okay.
essential, right? You didn't run your mouth. I seen a kid one time talking to a kid. It was a video. It was a video. It's an old video, but it was these girls in a locker room.
Okay.
And one of the girls, it was a group of girls trying to punk one girl.
Mm-hmm.
And she all in the girl face, and the girl was just like, yo, she put her hands on me. She gonna catch these hands.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, whatever, you scared. The girl was doing all like this in her face, doing all like this. And finally she touched her. And that girl went bang, bang, bang. And she banged on her.
Yeah.
Right? The girl stepped back. She come back messing with her again. She bang on again. Bam, bam, bam. This is what the girl that's getting beat up friend said. You mad because she eating your shit? And I was like, wait. First of all, that's not your line. First off, that is not your line. First off, what you should have said to your friend was, girl, stop. She is beating the crap out of you,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Mind you, the girl getting beat up still come back trying to talk trash.
Mm-hmm.
And you gonna say, you mad? No, because she is beating the brakes off this girl, hitting her with some solid ones. And rightfully so.
Okay.
But the crazy part was her friend, and that's why I was like, what's wrong with this generation? The fact that she said, you mad because she eating your shit? You mad because your friend getting punched in the face? She was getting solid ones, like dang, dang, like it was crazy to me. And I was like, wow, this is this generation. They put it on. This generation will sit back, fake it the whole time. In my day, they would have said, hey, dog, stop.
Yeah.
You know what? You're not good at this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
This isn't your sport.
yeah, they pull you
isn't
right
your
off
sport.
out the bathroom, take your beat up ass home. That's how that would have went. But they sat there, her whole little crew, and just kept watching her get banged and kept like hyping her up to go back in.
That's cause these kids ain't got real friends. They just
That's true.
they got, you feel me?
That's
They got
true.
cheerleaders, you know what I mean?
That's
So
true.
it's not, they ain't really rocking like on some loyalty shit. They
True,
just
true.
trying to, it's on popularity and what's
Yeah.
happening right now. You feel me?
They want to see you get beat up.
Yeah, like that's
Yeah.
entertainment. Like
Yeah.
you feel me? I'm sure a million phones was out recording that
guaranteed.
shit, eating it up.
Guaranteed.
You feel me? So it's cause these kids they ain't got fucking real friends. They got
No.
like I said, they got friends. They got
They internet friends now.
you feel me? They
Yeah.
got subscribers.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is. You subscribe to my friendship?
Come
I
on.
do. And then that's it. They're just
Yeah.
friends. And it's like, you're right. I ain't think of it that way. They got subscribers. They don't have friends no more. Like, I follow them, but I mean, we don't really.
Yeah.
And that's how they hang out. That's how they hang out. They get together. Everybody get together now and then get on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
Like it'd be like, well, yeah, we was hanging out the other day, and I'd be like, yo, all y'all was like this the whole time.
Yeah.
But I'm like, that's crazy to
Times
me.
is different now.
Way different. Way
You
different.
feel me? When we was around when the cell phone was created and shit. You feel
Man.
me? So that ain't just our all day source of entertainment. I mean, it can be.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
feel me? Don't get it twisted. But like, yeah, the kids ain't got no imagination.
I watched a kid the other day. He had a little tiny controller, and he was playing the game on his phone. And and it was like 5 other kids around him, and they was all excited to watch him play. And all I could think of was like, that would piss me off to have to look at that tiny little screen, right? I need my joint to be like, you know what I mean? And I'm sitting there like, wow, and they're enjoying it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need a screen. I need to be able to see what is actually going on. And he was just sitting there playing. He wasn't even as close. He didn't move it close to him. It was sitting off on the table. And he was just like, and they was all like, yeah. And I was like, this is weird. I was like, you little weird kids, man. Like, yo, but that's today.
Yeah.
I mean, some things I love. I love that we have gotten advanced in our technology and everything. But I hate the fact that our kids have gotten softer. You know what I mean? They are not built for it tough no more. You know, and the thing is they're smarter on some in some instances, and then in some it's just like, because they are not, the street smarts is fading away all the way.
Most definitely.
But they definitely will have some book smarts. I give them that. Like when it comes to operating computers and doing stuff, and then they don't teach cursive in school no more.
Oh yeah,
so
that shit pisses me off.
I
don't know why.
yo, I had a parent one time. So I used to do this summer camp thing years ago, and I had took a bunch of kids up to Seattle, and I had to call one of the kids' parents because I was like, yo, your kid don't know how to write cursive. And the mom was like, well, she understand it, but she just can't write it. And I was like, it ain't another language. I was like, wait a minute, wait. Like, right, but it is to them. It is to them. Like, she was like, well, like the fact that some kids say, well, I can't read it.
Yeah.
What? It's just regular A-L. Like, it's not, but to them, it is a different language.
When I moved up here, I was trying to shoot my shot at this little shorty, and I wrote her a little letter.
In cursive?
I promise you I did. It's my best handwriting. It's happening. You feel me? And I wrote her a little letter, and I'm like, damn, why I ain't heard from me? You feel me? So I went and pressed her. I'm like, what's good? Like, why I ain't heard from you? Why you know? And she was like, oh, I can't read that shit. And I was like, give me that goddamn letter. Like, you don't deserve this shit. That's crazy. That
She
shit
had to
pissed
get
me
somebody
off.
to read it for her. What
That
language
shit
is she
pissed me
speaking? Oh, okay. Can you imagine what if she was taking it around to a whole bunch of people? Like, can you read this? And could nobody else do it? She hadn't got back to you because she hadn't found nobody to read that letter
that
yet.
Motherfucking scene in Life.
Yes. Yes.
And your mama died too.
Yeah.
Everybody died.
Everybody died. Everybody died. Oh, the dog died too.
Yeah.
Yo, because I'm telling you, like, that's crazy. Yo, I had a homegirl one time, and she said, Scooter, because her son had a kid.
Okay.
And she said, Scooter, I went to the house, and I was older than the grandmama. I said, she said, the daughter, the mom, I was older than either grandma. I was so mad. I said, I bet you was. She said, man, the grandma was like 10 years younger than me. Or 20 years younger. I said, that is hilarious.
These kids out here, they fucking just to be fucking. Like, good. I mean, I know we did our thing.
But they fucking.
But they don't.
Yo, 6th grade, they fucking.
They act like they're allergic to condoms.
Yo,
but it's because they just tugging on their dicks. They ain't really getting taught what to do with it.
Nothing.
How to aim and shoot.
Nothing.
You know?
Nothing.
They
are truly rabbits out there. They just walking around here in heat.
You feel me? That's it. My mama say, like a dog with his little pink thing out. Going crazy.
I had just in heat and it's crazy because you know what's really weird to me is what attracts these kids to each other. Like you got on pajama pants, he got on pajama pants, y'all got on Crocs. Like the kids don't brush their teeth no more. Like all of this weird. How in the world are y'all attracted to each other? You know what I mean? And then for it to be, we in the 5th grade. You in the 5th, you should be playing with Barbies
Oh,
you
yeah.
should be watching cartoons.
Yeah,
I ain't
yeah.
saying I didn't like girls in the 5th grade, but I wasn't
That wasn't
sweating
your
them.
main focus.
No.
Yeah.
I was
yeah.
like, psst.
But that's because these kids is polluted with the internet now.
Yeah,
Everybody's trying to
yeah.
prove a point. You know what I
That's
mean?
yeah,
Like, you
straight
leave a
up.
kid alone with the fucking tablet all day and night. Like,
Man.
they gonna grow up, and that's what they gonna
Facts.
think about.
Facts.
And you can see, it doesn't matter what you turn the TV on. Like, there's always something about some kind of relationship, and that's what their goal is. They
Yo.
need that attention.
My granddaughter was watching this show called Bluey. You heard of it? Like, right? It's like they got all these little T-shirts now. It's like Bluey is the hotness, right? This little weird dog. I had told my daughter, I had to pull my daughter coattail, like, yo, she can't watch Bluey no more. She was like, well, why not? I'll go look up Bluey. I'm looking at Bluey. Bluey, it's got all this, like, so I think if I got it right, like, Bluey mom got a bunch of pups, right? Got a bunch, like 7, 8 pups, but the dad ain't around. But the neighbor dude across the way, he got some pups, and his mom ain't around, and they kind of like each other. And then there's this couple dog down here. She can't have no puppies, but she kind of jealous of the girl that could have it. And I was like, these topics is way too grown
Facts.
for this to be a kid's show.
Yeah.
Right, why is it all this infidelity and shit for it's a kid's show? When I watched Sesame
It's deeper than
Street,
the surface.
I never once heard Big Bird go to snuffle up against him and be like, these bird bitches. Right? Like he never said that. You never heard Snuff come in like, hi, bird.
Hey, but you know, Rocco had Elmo pissed off.
Yeah.
Didn't matter what scene they was in, Rocco pissed Elmo off smooth.
All the time. All the time. But you knew that was the nature of their relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You had your questions about Bert and Ernie, but you didn't care. But you didn't, you know what I'm saying? But you didn't care. You didn't care. It wasn't a thing. Now everything is a thing. Everything has to have a relationship in it.
Facts.
Everything has to be sexualized now. Why? Why? I never grew up like they did this thing just recently where Superman's son is bisexual. Why? I never once grew up thinking, man, do Superman get bitches? I never once it's not something that crossed my mind.
It's the
right? It was just, you was Superman. Go out there and fight some cats. Save the world. That's what I'm waiting to see. I don't care about your sex life.
Yeah.
Why do we gotta sexualize everything?
Yeah, I think we just too far into everybody's business, and
Man.
they put too much out there anyway.
Yeah.
You know, they really leave nothing to the imagination on the cool. Like you said, nobody sits back and think about that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah, I think because nobody really has an imagination, like they just pull shit out there. You know what's trending right now. Like I said, you know.
You know, I think that's why overseas is so much better sometimes. Because, like, you go overseas, they like Germany and stuff, they got the naked news. So, like, you grow up kind of more, maybe more desensitized to it. So it's not so, oh my God, they're naked. You know what I mean? You don't react that way. So then the sex situation isn't pumped that way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's not, when you see sex things on TV, it's not a shock because you grow up seeing the naked body. You grow up kind of just comfortable.
These kids over here, they seeing it. It's just
but it's taboo over here. Yeah. You know, they're sneaking to do it. Whereas over there, because you're kind of groomed into the point of like, you know what, this is the body, it's natural.
Yeah.
I think the reality of it is they don't look at it the way the kids out here do, which is why the kids out here are trying to have sex and trying to do all the stuff right now because it's the thing. Right?
Yeah.
What we gotta do? Like, you can't cut, like you said, you can't cut on nothing. All the shows that come out that's supposed to be kids shows, shit, I was watching the Pretty Little Liars joint. Them girls were supposed to have been in high school.
Yeah.
And they was getting it popping like adults, right? And this was a teen show. This was a kid's show. All them little shows, Dawson's Creek.
I mean,
like,
but you know, we had Moesha and we had all that shit too. You know what I mean? Like I'm just saying the times is different.
Yeah,
you know?
true.
Like,
but I'm saying if we push it, which is why the kids that they are more, you know, having more active.
I feel like over there, you know, they may have more guidance with it, you know. So it's like over here when it, you know, if a little boy, or it doesn't matter what, a little boy, little girl, little something.
Yeah.
See any kind of body part, you know what I'm saying? They just get excited. They want to attack it. They want to just, you know, they don't really know how to, you know, cherish it or go about it. You know, there's no manners or you know.
Yeah. It's just go and get it now.
Yeah, it's just that's what I want. I see it. It's just like jail shit.
Yeah, like, you know what?
I'm
It's just
saying?
like I said, they just walk around here in heat. They just little horny
Facts.
kids just running around humping the air. We explored. There was levels for us. First, we started off with just kissing, right?
Mhm.
Now, you might have your first kiss maybe 5th grade,
We started
sixth
off with
grade.
like spin the bottle type shit.
Right,
You feel me?
right,
Innocent shit.
right.
You feel me?
You know, then I remember then you graduated to hide and freak, you know what I'm saying? Or you know, catch and go get it. You know, like that. Then but that was the thing. You get together, you might grab a body part. Ooh, I touched her, boo. Oh yeah. You be excited. I touched her boobie, dude. Next time you see one, ooh, I seen it. But it was gradual. It
was
went over
levels to
time.
it. It was
You know what I
levels to
mean?
it.
So by the time you got to the point of where you was ready to do something, you had already went through all these things. Now, they just be like, take clothes off.
Yeah, because they've already seen everything on the internet.
Yep.
Ain't nothing left to the imagination.
Not
You know what's
at
under
all.
that, just give it to them.
Yeah.
You feel me?
It is
it's a weird
crazy.
transaction nowadays.
So I asked the question to my kids, now that they have kids of their own.
Mhm.
I was like, because I didn't allow my daughter to date till she was 16. And I asked them, like, how old would you allow your kids to date?
Mhm.
Right? So my son hadn't said nothing. He was kind of, now he got a daughter. I think he's just like, hell no.
Yeah.
My daughter was like maybe 16, 17. And I was like, because, again, I was very strict on my daughter. Now, when my son came out here, he had come out here, he was roughly about 17. He did date. He did kick it. His mom did let him go stay the night at girlfriends' houses. That, for me, was a no-go. I was like, nah, dude. I remember my son came out here. He was like, I can't have no girl stay the night. And I was like, hell no. He was like, what if I violate the rule? What if I do it? I said, if I come in this house and you got a girl in your room,
Yeah.
I ain't doing nothing. He said, you ain't gonna do nothing? I said, I ain't doing nothing. He said, what you gonna do? I said, I'm gonna strip down naked at the door and I'm having sex with both of you and I'm starting with your ass.
Oh my God. I don't want any part of that parenthood.
Yo,
That's crazy.
At that moment, he must have understood that, okay, that
That's
means no
severe.
sex in the house.
Yeah.
Never had a
not at
problem.
all.
Never had an
This
issue with
nigga
that.
took, it ain't no fun if I don't get none. To a whole nother level. Good Lord.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta have kids gotta have a healthy fear of their parents.
Fuck. PTSD or something. Good Lord. Nah, I feel it though.
You
I
know?
feel these kids, they just, I don't know, they consider just liking each other dating. Like
Yeah,
I got
yeah,
a little niece, she's
yeah.
like 10 and she's like, yeah, she tells me she's like beefing with people on Instagram and shit. You
Mhm.
feel me? Over little dudes, and she was like, I don't know why she don't like me. I'm like, why y'all ain't got no Legos or something? Like, what we doing?
Something.
Like, y'all don't play in makeup? That's
Right.
crazy.
Y'all supposed to get the Barbie head,
You feel
and
me?
everybody's supposed to be trying to do makeup on each other.
You feel
And
me?
like,
You should know how to braid by now.
Right.
Like, what we doing?
shoot,
the focus
man.
is different
Yeah,
nowadays.
it is. Nothing is a rite of passage anymore. I remember when a girl got her ears pierced when she was born,
Mhm.
right? Usually her first hole. And then by the time she was 16, that was her getting her second hole. Or then it graduated to girls getting their nose pierced. Then it graduated to girls getting their belly pierced. Now, by the time she's 16, she got everything pierced, 5 tattoos. Like, yo.
Hey, that's facts. Cause
Yo.
I ain't even gonna hold you. Only reason I got my nose pierced is because my niece got her nose pierced. She was 14. I was like, let me go ahead and do this shit. If she can do it, I can do it.
Like, she done with it. Like, wait a minute. I know the 14-year-old ain't got
You
it.
feel me? I felt like she was one upping me, so it's good. It's whatever. You know, we're just here to inspire each other.
And that's crazy, too, because, like I said, now you see, like, if a kid has tattoos, you used to be able to be like, okay, I'm going to go holler at that chick over there. How you know how old she is? Man, she got a tattoo. She got to be 21.
Yeah.
Not no more. She got a tattoo. She best round be 12, dude.
Nigga, on me.
Like,
On me.
Like-
I took one of my nieces to get a tattoo. She's small, petite as shit.
man.
They ain't asked no
Ask no
questions.
questions.
Nothing. I mean, we in a whole ass like real life shop. I was like, oh, all right.
Wow.
Oh, that's cool.
Right. Okay, yeah.
That's why I don't try to talk to nobody. Like, I'll take a mental little picture. Like, I don't even tell nobody my thoughts.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because you don't know how old these kids is. Because they so
Yeah.
advanced nowadays. Like,
You
they
right.
really do look grown. Like,
They do.
These steroids and these foods or whatever they
Man.
got going.
Kids
it's
with
weird.
full beards looking like parents.
Yeah. They be
Yes.
stressing me out.
Man.
I ain't got time for
yo,
this shit.
You gotta literally, you gotta ease up on a kid. You gotta ease up like.
But you know what's crazy? Back in the day when we was younger, like our parents were younger, they looked older when they were younger.
Yeah.
Now these kids nowadays, they younger and they look older.
Yeah.
And then there's just a certain like a fine line of us that just don't age. You feel me? We outside.
Yeah. Just out there, just
feel me?
it's crazy because like I said, when you see them out, like I make it a point. I don't like to try to go nowhere where at least have an even number, right? At least have a handful of 45, 40-year-old mugs in the same room, so that way I feel a little comfortable. I don't want to go nowhere and there's a bunch of 25-year-olds in the spot.
Man, nigga, I went to the gas station and I was listening to "Calling My Name" by Prince in my car, going crazy. Right? Went in the store to pay for my gas. Came out and I'm still in the song. I'm still in the concert. You feel me?
Right.
And I look out and there's like 3 chicks outside and they all young and I was like, yeah, I look like a fucking uncle. Like, I look like an auntie right now. Like there's no hollering at anybody right now.
It'd be so hard, man. Like I hang out with my son sometimes, and then it pisses me off because my son actually has facial hair. So we go to hang out, and it's like, man, like I hope. But at the same time, like I remember we was hanging out with this one chick. She was giving us a ride to pick up my car. My car broke down. So she was giving me a ride to pick up my car, and she had a friend in the car with her. And the friend was all like, yeah, woo, 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 woo. She flirting. And I'm like, she flirting hard with me?
Yeah.
And she da-da-da-da. And finally, at this time, my son might have been about 18, 19. And so her friend finally turned around and said, girl, that's his dad. She said, oh, I'm sorry. I was like, I said, it's cool, man. I just let you talk. Like you was in your zone, right? I was just let you do your thing.
Yeah.
And,
but it was it felt good.
It did.
Felt good to hear
Yeah, it felt good.
It felt good to hear it.
It feels good. Let me tell you something. As you get older, one thing for sure, two things for certain. It feel good when a young female show you some attention because you be like, hey, I still kind of got it. Right?
Yeah.
Because I got less years in front of me than I got years behind me. You know what I'm saying? So I need to seize the day. Every day is carpe diem for me.
Come on.
Keep
in mind, goddamn, he said the person was 18. Don't fucking, ain't no young girl type shit.
Right.
Yeah. Of age.
Yeah. You gotta say it. You gotta say it because everybody be in there.
Yeah.
The fingers get to getting. Let me tell you. It is so crazy
they'll
how
twist
quick.
some shit up.
Quick.
Yeah.
Hear only what they want to hear. Read what they want to read.
Nigga,
I
that's
remember
like a fucking relationship.
I posted a post. For real.
Yeah.
I posted a post. And on the post, I was like, this is like maybe good 10 years ago. I posted this post and I said, it made me think of the Wu-Tang song, the ice cream song. So I said, well, fellas, what do you prefer? French vanilla, butter pecan, or just plain old chocolate? All of a sudden, all these women chimed in. Oh, he got color issues. You hear him? He said plain old chocolate. Oh, and I'm like, I don't have color issues. Yeah, you got color issues. I'm like, what makes you? Because I said plain old chocolate. First of all, I don't like chocolate. Right? I am not a fan of chocolate products unless you got peanut butter in it. I don't like chocolate milk, chocolate ice cream. I've never liked chocolate, right? So that's why I said plain old chocolate.
So as a woman, there's power in words. You
Yes,
feel me? So
true indeed.
like when you say something like French vanilla and then butter pecan, like all that's all descriptive.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then you say plain old chocolate, like you make it seem like chocolate, like it's like just a tag along or something. So it's like when you just say that, because there's a lot of, the thing about it is, I'm speaking, you know. The thing about it is like a lot of we already got colorism in our race already. You feel me? So and like darker skinned women and male, you feel me? Like it's harder to be comfortable because they get laughed at, they get talked about so fucking much. You feel me? So when you just like when you putting a label on shit, you gotta respect it.
But you know what? I guess I grew up in a spot where we all colorism was part of living, right? Just
we in a sensitive time now.
we clown yellow motherfuckers just as much as we clown dark motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Right? I was quick to be like, yo, piss color motherfucker, you know what I mean? Like that was That's what it was. So for me, if you jump in just because I say plain, I don't like chocolate. So you're not in my head.
Yeah.
So I get that. But all of a sudden, oh, he got issues with color. I'm like, nah, I'm just saying this and that. So then here comes some internet's Captain Save-A-Ho. He jumps in thinking he's gonna get all the girls on his side because he says some put his cape back.
Yeah.
And was like, this brother here is probably lost.
Oh, man.
He doesn't know much about women. He said some goofy
the
shit.
fucking
I don't know what he said. And I said, you know what? It is always some dude that swoop in on the internet thinking that the girl's going to start liking him because he said some goofy shit. That's all I said.
Yeah.
He said, I wasn't trying to save anybody. I said, nobody talking to you? Did I say your name? I said, but the guilty shall speak, motherfucker.
Come on.
Yeah, so then I had a couple people that was on my side. So they was like, yeah, look at him. I'm like, dude, you thought ain't none of these women gonna date you. Come in and say something positive, hoping that the women be like, you right, Sean. Here's my inbox me privately. No, that ain't how that work, dude.
I mean, people gonna try to get their clout however they get
Oh,
it.
they
You know
do.
what I mean? They gonna, like I said, the word for the day is trending.
Yes.
Everybody's gonna hop on what's trending. If you're saying some shit, you know what I'm saying, and it goes astray, especially on the internet, anything can be misconstrued.
True indeed.
So anybody, if it's the topic of the day, it's gonna get ate up. And you gonna always have good and bad, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And motherfuckers always gonna have opinions, just like assholes. So,
You right about that shit.
you know what I mean?
I had to learn that because I would post shit and people would comment. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I was that dude that would go through every comment and answer every comment. And one day my daughter was like, Pop, are you really responding to every comment? I was like, yeah. She was like, no. And I was like, why not? She was like, cuz, dude, that's just, if one, why? And she was like, two, that's their opinion. Let them say whatever. She was like, and I had to go back to the thought when I did radio, they used to say, any publicity is good publicity. Right? So if they don't like it, they don't like it. But they talking about they don't like it.
Yeah.
Right? If they like it, they like it. But they talking about they like it.
Yeah.
So look at it either way, that your show, whatever you're talking about, is in their mouth.
Yeah.
And I had to start looking at it that way. But at first, I ain't gonna lie, I understand the internet beef.
Yes.
You over there typing.
Yeah, that ain't the era we
No.
grew up in.
You
got
gotta
something
see
to say.
me.
You feel me at the shoulders. But yeah, I feel like your daughter too. You feel me? Like I didn't even start doing comedy until I realized like I can go without responding because you're giving power to that situation. You give energy into that shit. You know what I mean? And like if somebody just say something small like, nigga, your comedy trash, and I'm sitting there like, nigga, your whole life trash. Like, I done took the time to do research and reach, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I just let people be who they want to be because, like, and you can just feed into what you want to feed into. Feed into the positive shit, you know what I mean? Because everybody's going to have something to say, you know?
Facts. I dig that. And that's definitely a part that I had to take away from it because, again, like I said, I was that jump on respond dude. Like, I'm like, yo, you speaking on my shit. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. Like, that's how I felt. Like, and you tough on the other side of that keyboard. And I had to start understanding, like, you know what? That's people talk so tough. They come on. And then I think watching TikTok also opened my head up because I was like, a lot of people got these platforms. Some of these motherfuckers just don't know what the hell they talking about. Yeah. And you got guys that'll come on and say stuff. Like, I follow a couple dudes and they go on, they speak about hip hop. And I'd be like, when I read, you know what? That's his opinion. That's how they view hip hop. Because I'm a hip hop head. I'm a hip hop historian, right? I have taught and teach the culture of hip hop, and I've done it for 20 years, 20 plus years and going. And so when I try to talk to cats about it, I have to realize, you know what? They may not know what I know, right? Or they come from a different generation, right? So their generation, for them, hip hop is this.
Yeah, they're not privy to what you know.
Exactly. And I had to start understanding that, because I would get upset and be ready to light off. And then I was like, wait a minute, you know what? That's his opinion. That's what he knows.
Yeah.
If you grow up only listening to this style of music, you only listening to Jim Jones and them, that's your box for hip hop, right?
Yeah.
That's what and if all you listen to is that style, then that is what you're gonna be like. Oh, that's where you're gonna live.
Mhm.
You know, and that's one thing I had to start understanding. Like, okay, you know what? They don't know what they're talking about to me,
Yeah.
but to them,
Yeah.
they on it. They like to them, they dropping jewels.
Yeah. I mean, because
So-
everybody pick up everything at their own, you
right.
know, at their own stage. So
Facts.
it's not that they're wrong. You feel
Right.
me? It's not that you wrong.
Right.
It's just like looking at a 6. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It could look like a 9 to you. It could look like a 6 to them, but it don't mean neither one of y'all wrong.
Right.
It's perspective. You know,
You right.
perspective and intention. You feel me?
Straight up.
Mm.
I understand. Twin, I'm
Come
so
on.
glad you came to rock with me, man.
Yes, indeed.
Yo,
Thanks for having
and
me.
Jay Will, I'm at you. Because
Come on,
tonight,
bro.
look, hold up, Jay Will, let me
Come
show you.
on.
You're supposed to been here so we could
Yes.
talk about the show. But again, it is tonight. Make sure y'all come on out, man. Doors open at 7. And it's going to jump off Twin, myself, KJ, Jay Will, Tankzilla is DJing. And it's just going to be a night of fun, man. So y'all make sure y'all come out and have a good time with us.
Oh,
Also, on March 18th, this Tuesday, Ha Ha Tuesdays, I am headlining.
Come on, Papa.
Yeah, I am
Oh.
headlining. It is my first time headlining a real comedy club. Not, you know, I've headlined other spots, but this is a comedy club, a comedy
on,
venue.
say that.
So again, shout out to Bo Blast and the opportunity that he has presented for a lot of comedians with Ha Ha Tuesday.
Hey man, Bo Blast, nigga, that nigga get my most respect. That
Facts.
nigga done opened the door for me, like since we done, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I done seen this nigga since I started, like in the beginning of my career.
Right.
I've always wanted to give him his props and give him his flowers while he could smell them,
Word.
because he's really opened the doors for a lot of people, not
Yeah.
just myself. You know
True
what I mean?
indeed.
And yeah, the stage he got, that motherfucker's
Yes.
right. And
Yes.
the energy in that room is real right. So
Right.
man, if y'all got a chance, Ha Ha Tuesdays.
Ha Ha
And
Tuesdays.
this nigga's about to do his thing, man. I done
Yeah,
did plenty of shows with him, so I know tonight's gonna be a good one.
Thank you. I
Tuesday's
appreciate
gonna be
it.
major. I'm
I'm
proud of
definitely
him.
trying to make it work, man. And
on.
like Twin said, we done some shows together, man. And a little bit of time for her to be new in the comedy game, she's not new in the comedy game. And that's what's dope about it, man. Like you step on that stage and you own it like you've been there. You know what I mean? And that's just dope. Your comedy is fire. And I'm a big comedic dude when, like, for me, I'm a hip hop head. So again, when I step on stage, it's like a battle for me. I need to be dope as the cats before me, after me, and Twin makes me step it up every time. When she step on stage, I'll be like, all right, I gotta come with it then. I gotta make sure. Because she does bring the funny, and that's what it is. So make sure tonight, y'all come get this funny, man.
Yes.
Me, Twin, Jay, Will, KJ, we're going to be doing our thing again out there in Parkland. Make sure you come out. I'm going to show y'all again so y'all can make sure. All right. And again, March 18th, Ha Ha Tuesdays. I am headlining. Show love to your boy. Come on out, man. And laugh with us. Yes,
Yeah,
it's going to be
okay, it's just
dope.
funny.
For real.
Come on.
That's what it is, man. Until next Saturday, 2 p.m., Coffee and Condoms, 2 fingers. We out. Thank you, Twin. I appreciate that. Yeah. And that flowed. I like that. Check.
Coffee and condoms.
So passive, woke up them asses. That I was raw today, put on their glasses. That I was gone today, reread the tablet. I am just a human doing shit you can't fathom.
Podcast with me, your host, Scooter, aka the Funky Grandpa. This is Coffee and Condoms, and you are tuning into the newest podcast going down. It's bananas. I am your host, the Funky Grandpa, aka Scooter.